Hello, everybody. Welcome back here. So we're joined now with a couple film lovers and film experts, I will call you this, because we're here to talk about the San Diego Filipino Film Festival, and it's starting, very soon here, right?
Yes.
Yes, good morning. Thank you for joining us, Benito and Charles. Yes. Benito, I want to start with you because we want to talk about this festival. This is only your second year putting it on,
yes,
but it's already grown.
Yes. Good morning. Thank you for having us, Neda. Yes, last year we had 41 films, and this year we have 69 films.
That's great.
So this is actually the largest curation of global Filipino films in the U.S.
In the U.S.
The San Diego Filipino Film
Right
Festival.
here in San Diego.
Yes,
I love that.
Yeah, it's happening October 13 to 18. And we have an amazing opening films.
Nice.
Charles will talk about one of his films, Velvet Sky, and also we have BARYO Rising. It's an EDM concert.
Okay.
Right, and the second day, yeah, we have Visions and Voices panel discussion with filmmakers and their parents and family that somehow inspired them and nurtured them to become filmmakers.
Amazing.
Charles is going to be one of them.
Yeah, so Charles, I wanted to bring you in the conversation. So you put together Velvet Sky.
Yes.
Tell us briefly what this film's about.
Yeah, it's about mentorship it's kind of like a toxic mentorship that happens between a filmmaker and his idol.
Okay.
So that's kind of what the kind of clashing in the story. So.
And being a Filipino filmmaker, tell me about getting into this industry and trying to make a name for yourself. Is it challenging?
Right. Well, as Benito said, as far as one of the panels, my dad was a filmmaker, and so he grew up in the Philippines in that Filipino industry. So. Just seeing him doing that inspired me to do it, following in his footsteps, and that's really the main driver for me to do this. So.
And for other filmmakers out there, I mean, obviously there's so much talent. We know that here in San Diego. We have a huge Filipino community, so many stories that need to be shared. Do you think it's getting, some of the attention that it deserves, or how can we make it get that attention?
Yeah, I mean, we've been having a great year. We've had like Easter Sunday, Fabulous Filipino Brothers, Lumpia with a Vengeance coming out. So like, it's been a really good year for
These are films, right?
Yes, these
Lumpia
are
with a Vengeance?
Lumpia with a Vengeance, yeah. Out in theaters now, actually. But yeah, so this festival is kind of just like a great way for all these young and upcoming filmmakers to come together, and like Benito curating this, like him and Emma putting this together is like such an amazing event for filmmakers young to come together and
Yeah, and I think an event like this obviously calls more attention to it. Lets people know from different backgrounds, cultures, that, hey, there are some good quality films. I can only imagine what it was like for you to look through all of these films, pick and choose which ones. I mean, how do you even do that?
Yeah, well, Emma Francisco is the co-founder and programming director.
Okay.
And so we are filmmakers and writer, director, producers. So we imagine ourselves sitting down as the audience, and imagine yourself sitting down in a cafe. Imagine a story that is, an experience of the person right in front of you, but you have no idea of that story. So bringing stories at the forefront like this and having a platform, we learn from all those stories. And so you have 69 films from different filmmakers, amazing filmmakers. And so I'm an audience, Emma is an audience, we're all audience, and so we sit down and we engage and we learn from their experience and their perspectives, and so that's what's amazing. So we invite our Filipino and Filipino-American community, but we invite the diverse community to learn from us,
so we can all
be
learn.
engaged. Yes.
Of course, I love this. I mean, it's literally free learning. Well, not free learning, but obviously you sit there and watch it all. Tell us about tickets. That leads me to that question. How do we get tickets for it?
You go to sdfff.org.
Yeah.
And right away, you go to the website, and you'll see the tickets, the synopsis of the films, the schedule, and some of the events, in the festival.
Okay.
So, yes.
Perfect. So there'll be events, panels, discussions, all of that happening. And then you said the EDM
concert on the 14th. Yes.
Woohoo,
This is the first time, so this is an all Filipino lineup of music producers and DJs. And we have a collaborative art piece that will be on LED screen.
Nice.
Yeah, with the Dynamo Design Group and some artists in the Philippines, Johan and Justin and Felix, a video pop artist.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. I know there's so much creativity waiting for everyone to explore. So we appreciate you both being on. SDFFF.org. .org is the website to get those
October
tickets.
13 to 18.
Perfect. All right, we'll be right back.